Hello, welcome everyone back to Mordheim. Been a little while. Aenur and I are gonna do a friendly. Try to bid the time while like literally nobody plays their other matches for some reason. So we're gonna do Chaos vs Skaven again. I think he even wanted to do the same map. I got him here in chat, but he can hear me. I can't hear him. Do you want to be the scavengers or around the cart? We can totally recreate it if you want, man. I was exploring, and he was at the wagon. Now the pressure's off, you know. Okay. Well, you're at the wagon then. The only thing is that center thing might be totally different. It's probably not going to be that same lighthouse kind of spiral tower. But who knows? I also gave us 2 backtrack because I think that's more fun to play. I know the tournament rules say 1, but I think 2 is for stupid fucking doors that aren't there that you thought would be there, stuff like that. I think tier 2 is still punishing. It makes you commit, but you know, I think it's even more punishing to think there's going to be a door or something there, and then there's not. It's really stupid. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Reinstall Discord? Maybe it's a Discord thing. I have no idea. He always chronically has problems with his mic. It's kind of funny. Maybe Jackal will play me next. This Chaos Warband. There's some people interested in watching more Sisters action, I believe. Anyway, here we go. See, it's actually showing the structure I'm talking about right there. Oh, we do have it again. Looks pretty much recreated. We even have these bridges. I did not have these bridges last time, though. I did have this bridge. It really kind of recreated it. Huh. Alright, you want to hear me talk? I'll talk. You can be like, hear me talk through every fucking thing I'm about to do. That's fine. It's a friendly. It's a friendly. It'd be cool if we could talk through it. You know, I think it'd be fun for the viewers to excuse me, kind of see like and hear what we're thinking. But he wanted to try to he even got the bridge intact. Um so we talked about it after the match. You know, we're all friendly with each other, all the players. And I told him I really expected him, as I talked about during my broadcast, I expected him to set up on this wall and then just come and get me. Instead, he did the big old loop-de-loop. So I think he wants to try to recreate if he had just been aggressive and gone forward. Now, you could say, well, I know that now, but that's what I expected last time anyway. So um, I'm not going to really set up any differently than I would have because I expected that the first time. So we'll try to find little nooks for certain units like we had last time. I did change one thing though. Sorry, Aenur. I have a new unit. I guess I shouldn't have done that. But I was curious in trying this unit out against you. He is one from the tournament, so I mean I could just fucking tell you. I brought my archer instead of Instead of the Doomweaver, because I'm, you know, it was frowned upon because Warp Mist, I think it's called, whatever the fuck, can be so crippling against an archer. I kind of wanted to try him again against Skaven, because at this point he's basically untakeable against Skaven. I just want to give him another try in a friendly when it doesn't count. Well, I'm going to hit you every time, so don't worry about that. Okay. Even these buildings are very similar looking. That one on the right's not as useful now. That's the one caveat. He's probably good there. So we gotta tweak this guy a little bit too. Maybe there. And he's going behind his buddy. Yeah. Obviously the Magister's probably the most important unit. I think everyone realizes that against me at this point. I'm not giving away any secrets. Yeah, these Dark Souls can kind of be melee resist tanks in a pinch. It's kind of nice. The key now is not to put this guy in front of somewhere where I now can't move a unit. Okay, I know who's going there. See, that would be a bad spot for him. That kind of blocks him, doesn't it? Does it? I think it does. That'd be very bad then. Where is... Okay, this is where I want him. There we go, good luck. So hopefully there'll be no sonic boom this time. I don't know if you watched, but at about the 18-minute mark, a sonic boom struck my house. And it was really fucking loud. But it was in the middle of my turn. I'm like, do I go see if some car just crashed into a tree? I was kind of scared. Like, what was that? An airplane just crashed? It shook everything. You could see the game, and it like skipped the game. It was so crazy. Alright, so this is what I was wondering, if you could get early shots on 3 windows and stuff. Or even get to like really, yeah, see, I think that's a really good place to be, man. I really do. This is exactly what I thought you'd do, because you could, there's literally just this one steps up into there. See, I figured you'd find some shots, too. Exactly. I could try to hide my dudes best as I could, but... I think I was talking about on the video, like, do I go back to the second row of houses? Because this is exactly what I was worried about. I was talking about setting up back here. Because like, I bet he'll get his fucking poison winds and whatnot shooting into my guys in the windows and doors. Of course, his concern was he'll go, and then his units will be around here, and I'll just run out and maul them, which is also a concern, of course. It's a question of what can he shoot and kill before I move, and then where can he position his warp guards to protect stuff. He's obviously found a place to run to get easy shots. Like once you discover this view, and there's no reason not to do this, right? And Pounce is going to be pretty much fucked already. And look, he's dead. He's really not even going to have a turn. Unless he took the same lineup again. I don't know. It's hard to... There's so many fucking Skaven warbands. It's hard to keep them straight. I think... Clyde has 2 Poison Wind Globadiers. He only took 1, Aenur. True Griffin probably has 2. Shellproof has 1. I don't know. Everyone probably has 2. It's a question if they bring them or not. The thing is, there's a release valve for him. You can't see it, but it's right here. If shit gets heavy up there, there's a release valve right here. And I know that, and I'll cover it, but it exposes my unit, who's covering the release. And you can just create so many choke points. There's a choke point here. I mean, there's one here. Then there's one here. There's one here. There's one here. There's so many choke points for me to even get to the top of this tower. Yeah. I mean, that's actually one of the things when I was playing my sister's warband. I was going to take a... Augur against the Skaven. Say if I played Talon. Because I know that's one of the things that Skaven are actually really weak to. They have a hard time countering melee resist builds. They really do. They can get through dodge and parry. They can't get through melee resist very well. I mean, they have insult. They have that mist. And that's really about it, you know. They do get maces. But the thing is, you gotta know where you want to put the mist, you know? Where do you put the mist? You have to predict where you want to have, you know, and then I can see it and put my melee resist units other places, perhaps. And insult is just really blue pill expensive. It's very expensive. Like if a henchman uses it, they kind of lose a stance, you know. So yeah, I would expect him to kind of do this. This is exactly what I thought he'd do against me. So it's cool to see. We can replay. The one good thing is anyone coming around the corner here, I can spot them. So I know who's going up the steps and who isn't. It's the one good thing about my guy getting shot in the face over and over again. All it took was that little window. Skaven have such mobility. I'm sure these guys all have 8. There, he has 9. 9 and 9. Yeah, it's just God, fucking Skaven, man. 8. But I'm similar. I'm very similar. It's funny, sisters. Everyone's always like, "Oh, sisters don't have any movement." I think they have the best movement, really. If you consider 4 Sigmar, if you consider the things they can do with the... I mean, you have to get clawed feet. That's the thing with Chaos. You have to use up a mutation slot, and only certain units can get it. With the sisters, everyone can get Knowledge of Mordheim Mastery. They have really good mental skills. They get a lot of points in mental, and they get high numbers in mental. I think all of them can get 15 pretty easily. And then you consider 4 Sigmar, which adds 3 movement. And then the henchmen can pick up a stone for +2. I mean, it gets crazy how far they can go. They can all get 12 toughness pretty easy, too. Like, Skaven even kind of struggle with that for some units to get mastery exhaustion. I mean, mercs are probably the slowest fucks out there. Witch hunters. But sisters, man, they can motor. Skaven obviously start naturally caffeinated. I didn't see too many warp guards up there. Okay, let's see. There he is. Let's get our first miss off. I think, I didn't check the math, but I think that kind of fucks him. And we don't want to do anything too crazy here. Maybe right here works. Maybe back a little. See, this is why I like the 2 pills. It's like, oh, no shot. It's not that punishing, you know? Really? I have to jump down? How the fuck do I get out of here? I think that's poison. Yeah. Yeah, that's easy. I'm surprised you don't have helmets on, bro. Get yourself some helmets. He's a lot harder to hit. Alright. Running out of time here. He was in cover. That's why I couldn't do a headshot on the other guy. Oh, this guy's like in a world of pain already. That's okay. You pretty much got pounced dead, man. Don't die on the stairs. Alright, this is what he's going to be worried of. What's about to happen here. And of course, they both go first. Why not? So that guy's stunned. He's obviously not dodging much. His big concern was what's left alive once I have my go, which is a valid concern. We want to pull him out if he's ambushing. Just pull him out towards us. I want to see if I have this. We do have it, okay. I think this is the guy I knee shot anyway, so that's probably irrelevant. I can't delay now, though. I have to use it now. 97 out of 95. Well, at least the lure passed, though, huh? So let's shred this guy. Can't use that yet. Yeah, he's assumed the position. Should be a two-shot. Should be two-shot. Yeah. Can only assume this guy's in a stance. No, okay. Yeah, I mean it is kind of happening. Now in Bubble's defense, he does not have weapons of destruction. Are you in Daredevil? No, these are your henchmen still. Okay. See, this is what's going to be the problem. Is this a melee resist build? God, I needed that one. Oh, I didn't even look. He's a dodge build. You're fucking laughing your ass off now. God damn it. That's why you look, people. We landed it. Oh, that's too funny. This is what exactly happened last time. This dodge fucker got on Bubbles. And it ruined my fucking day with him. I should have looked. I'm just being lazy because it's a friendly. And the ever-existing timer in the back of my mind. So my only option now is to use a lure to get him off of Bubbles. If we do this right, we might be able to lure him. But we might not be able to. Like, other rats behind him, I don't think it'll work because I'm straight on with him. It's probably not going to work. Oh, it might. If we can get this guy off, that'd be nice. There we go. Because now Bubbles gets a hit. Well, it still gets a dodge roll, I guess. He gets a dodge roll every time. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Yeah, I didn't know he'd get a dodge, though. Isn't that weird? He gets a dodge against the lure. Get out of there, Bubbles. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, but what did I do, man? I got a henchman. This is what like you're like, it's always tough when it's your turn because you're like, units are dying, but it's like I haven't really killed anything of value, right? Okay, I don't know what just happened with this. Using a dodge. I hope this doesn't desync things. He's like right next to him. See, this is why you need two, because that can fuck things up. See, these guys are going to just kill shit. You're worried, but this is about to happen to me. And it's not going to be good. I need my homeboy here to do something. These guys are not in ambush. Which means we're going to do this. Are they in? No, they're not in Daredevil. You should put them in Daredevil at least. Expecting this, perhaps. 56. So that's good enough. No, I'm 42. I have to do another one. Yeah, he would love this. He would cast one Spiteful Manifestation, fail it, and then fucking explode though. So let's get real. So I should have done Blood Offering first. I say that every time. Yeah, I know. That's why he would have done it this time. So I sort of took out one unit by doing this as well, since he's not going to go until, you know, late. Delayed forever with this guy. It's time to do something. It's time to be a hero. Shit. I thought it was my other guy. Another mistake. He's not even in his combat circle, actually, so never mind. Well, that should help. And my friend Slavier here is curious if that prevents Daredevil to begin with. I don't know, I told him, and I don't. This guy's kind of fucked though, isn't he? I mean, I just gave you my Magister at the same time.
A new round has started.
Now you got a lot of targets. Can't kill them all, I guess. I mean, hopefully I neutralized you enough. That you can't kill all my stuff. I mean, of course, I'm like, what could I have done better? Definitely could have done some things better. I mean, I think I did okay. That timer is just incessant. I really feel like I should have gotten more kills, though. I had 1 kill. I mean, it's my mistake. I shouldn't have done the fucking daredevil on your hero. That was a big mistake. Yeah, I mean, they're in ambushes. You're going to have to deal with that. My henchmen don't have the best movement, man. I struggled to get where I got. I mean, suppose you're right. I could have, like, walled... Like, the Chains of Chaos. I walled your other guy. I mean, you have to get through Pickles. Maybe you will. Which will release your Lad's Got Talent guy. I don't know. I don't know. This is the dilemma I would have had if you did this in our match. I'll tell you what now, your henchmen are doing way more this match than they did last match. They were just like road bumps. And that could be what makes the difference. This is why I poison wind globadiers. They're so broke. I think I ranted on that against somebody I think I ranted against Shellproof when I was playing him about how they're so fucking broken. They can do insane amount of range damage like he just did there. They can heal. They can poison. They're just so fucking overpowered. They can do Strangling Globe. Strangling Globe's a big one, actually. Well, technically nobody's died yet, so... Technically. Can you kill Pickles? I don't think you can kill Pickles. You did Sorcerer's Curse, so you're planning on doing something. Maybe you can. I don't know. He gets 2 attacks? Or 1 attack. And then Order will get him. Yeah, Order will get him. That's right. Yeah, he's gonna do, he does about 90 damage? No, you strip my armor, so it's gonna be like 140. Did I pass the test? 50% chance at a parry, which I failed, of course. This guy's just not in an all-alone? See, that's what happened. So Order was bugged on him, dude. I couldn't attack you with my Magister because he fell out of combat. I thought something was up, dude, with Fluffykins. That's why I had to do patches instead. I was like, I was pretty sure he was in combat with that little shit. What can you do? It's Mordheim. Obviously, doing massive damage with Fluffykins would have been preferable than patches. Pickles, if you had just parried, bro, you would be alive. Well, you'd be killed by the black Skaven. But he'd have to use his red pills. Did you fail the Sorcerer's Curse? I don't understand why it's such little damage. Okay, he did. With this, with his eyes. He's got the demon eyes, right? Well, it's time to see what my henchmen can do. We gotta land this. We should. So 2 heroes down. Not looking good for me. But we at least landed that. Swift Sharptail should be dead at this point, but that fucking Daredevil. Two matches in a row. I did that to myself. A lot of delaying here. Come to Papa. You're gonna order him, aren't you? He still has an order left. He did Mastery Adrenaline Rush. So... Come on. Okay, it's so weird what you can and can't see. Now, we really need this to land. I really hope it lands. And then it stuns him. And it didn't, because it was only 70%. Fucking game. I guess we gotta try again. There, keep delaying. I want you to delay some more. So I think this guy's kind of fucked. No, I'm talking about Pounce, but I don't want to be the one that kills him if I don't have to. So let's not. A fucking poison globe. I think this is the Lad's Got Talent. He has poor dodge. 40%. We can get through that. And I could delay and wait for Weapons of Destruction. But if we land both of these, it's irrelevant. I've really got to leverage bubbles here. Bubbles has to just start killing shit. Yeah, mine too, man. I'm like a burst. I gotta do some burst damage or things will get ugly. I don't have any staying power. You killed my staying power. His name was Pickles. Actually, I could probably kill him with just an order. We don't need to worry about weapons of destruction yet. This is next, for sure. We should be able to get him with bubbles still. Yeah, we're just going to stand here. Your units up top are kind of safe. There's at least that, huh? I feel like you have a henchman coming up, don't you? Yeah. Which henchman is it? Is it this one? Is he the 54? 56. Okay, it's this guy. Okay, okay, okay. It's not broken. It's just really good. It is nice, isn't it? It is like, yeah, the rolls that you have to make. It's really nice. You get some of these melee resist, sidestep. It's like, oh, are you going to do that? Let me just lure. He might live. No, he got a 191 on it. He's not going to live on that. Yeah, this is a pretty decisive round for me, huh? I think it's still like going to be close though, man. I really do. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good fight to the end. I don't know, man. Like, I'm almost out of heroes. Like, fucking Pounce is toast. And you got your Poison Wind Globadier up there. He's in a dodge, isn't he? No, he's not. I thought he was in... I know, right? Isn't that annoying to not be able to get into that? I thought this guy was in a sidestep. Landing both of those was huge. So we need to cover this spot. One millisecond. From what? A stance? Oh, yeah, you said earlier I just missed a sidestep. That's who you're talking about. Okay. Well, so the one thing my warband does is counters melee resist as well. That's why I really wanted to play like these witch hunters and stuff. Not meant to play Skaven 99 and 99. I'm not passing that. That's for sure. We can't charge. I don't have Adrenaline Rush, so. And of course I can lure. It's so fucking weird what you can and can't lure, man. Maybe you'll pass one. You're due to pass one. No, he gets 2 hits on him. This is where I love lure, when 2 units are on 1 target. It's just so fun when they do that, actually. Actually would have liked to have gotten your flag. Well, it's up to your poison wind. You have 4 units left? Maybe the poison wind globadier can do something. I mean, it's going to be me. I mean, it might be hard for you to get bubbles at this point. Yeah. Well, I can't lure you out of that one, can I? I did that to myself. You only have 2 mobile units, though. See, you shouldn't have entered a stance because you jump back in front in the turn order, so you should have attacked twice, and then you'll be able to attack twice again. I was hugging the walls. I think I kind of hugged them close enough that you can't hit me. And is this where I'm nice? I obviously covered the jump down point too, if that's not obvious. So you're trapped like a rat, I guess. My issue is going to be removing your verminkin that's in the way here with sidestep. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be hard to... He's kind of melee resist dodgy. He's going to be tough to kind of unroot because I can't use Daredevil. It's nice for the general public to see a verminkin do something, right? They're always kind of shit upon. They're not awful units. Yeah, see, this Poison Wind Globadier can pump it out when he wants. It's kind of the problem. Is this where I tell you I'm really, really glad you didn't throw a Poison Globe on my Mutant Archer? Because that's what I thought you would do. He only has like 30 HP left. It may have killed him. Yeah, the mini-map. Yeah, you're right. Well, now you know he's right down there. Or maybe you don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't been able to look at mine yet either. Obviously, I know where yours are pretty well. I'm surprised you didn't go after my Magister or throw a Strangling Globe on him when he was down by the wall. I guess, like you said, it was hard to track where they were, but... I know Fluffykins is a big target, too. I've said in my friendlies, though, against Shellproof and other players, like, people can't help but want to kill Fluffykins. So, he's almost kind of my bait at this point. He's just kind of... I know everyone's going to go after him. I can almost have my archer stand right in the open, because why would you shoot an archer when you could just shoot a very dangerous possessed instead? Like, I've played this warband enough that I know people want to kill my possessed, which is smart. You do want to kill them. But that means I can kind of leave other units exposed, so... They're like a black hole. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think what did Bubbles killed two units just there on from full health, right? Pretty much. Yeah. They are dangerous. They're well, I made them I wanted to make mini spawns. And I think I accomplished that. Wait, who the fuck is this? Was that a bugged encounter? Whatever. Oh, no, never mind. No, wait. Who is this? Wasn't this guy in combat? Oh, you just killed him with the poison wind globadier. You don't need to waste time telling me. I'm just figuring things out. Oh, you jumped. No. Yeah, you must have killed the guy. Yeah. The Dark Soul you killed was engaged with him. I got you. Don't waste your time, man. Go kill something. Just like you, I can't look at the mini-map, so... Who's the guy on the bridge, then? Isn't there a dude I just fucking pinned on the bridge? Oh, he's still at 61. You have 5 units left alive. Okay. I thought you had 4 units. You have 5 units. Gotcha. So Frozen One is still coming up. Okay. Well, he's got a delay, doesn't he? Smoke him if you got him. He's right there. Other guy took careful approach, so that's not happening. By the way, here's Pounce, if you wanted to kill him. I don't know. I think you're doing alright here. I'm trying to get him to a one-shot with bubbles. I think we accomplished that. Okay, I want to get him back up top. That's why I kind of put him over here so he could climb and then run across the bridge. We just can't use Daredevil now. I have a few options. I could just kill his henchman. We'll see. That fucking poison wind globadier, man. I mean, he's my target. He's the only one that can pass the leadership test, so... Let's do this right. Yeah, it's not worth it. That careful approach is nice, man. Like, look at all the... Dude, look at all the units you have so close to dead for me. Like, I think you're doing alright. I really do. Yeah, they're not all full health, though. Yeah. Sorry, I had the mic. Yeah, I fucked that up. I fucked that up, dude. I wanted to attack with the possessed, and then I left my leader out in the open anyway. Oh, please, don't survive. Oh my god, those two misses. So annoying. I needed to attack with the possessed. I'm fucking a lot of this up at this point. So using the orders made it where he was super exhausted. So I wanted to attack with the possess so he could attack twice and then get ordered 3 times. But yeah, I messed that up. I was a little distracted. Yeah, you're a distraction. You can be. Hope you had a good nap. can't keep dodging though. That's for sure. Yeah, this guy kind of held it down. Maybe we'll finally die here. There we go. Old Foggy. Yeah, that's it right there, man. I wasn't even looking at the morale. Sorry. I guess you were already below it. Old Bubbles. Sorry, everyone. My wife was hanging out. Nah, we got sound. I had to keep muting my mic. I'm sorry. Right at the end there when we were like talking shop. So 8-4, that was better. It was 7-3 last time, right? I don't know how you didn't kill Pounce. He had 30 hit points forever. Pounce and Bluebell were both almost dead. I don't know. Hey, Jiggy. Thanks for watching and hanging out, guys. Got someone viewing from the Dominican Republic. That's always exciting. I love that little app down there. I mean, I was like, what the fuck flag is that? It's Dominican Republic. Hola. Yeah, so Aenur says, still think I'll lose it every time with that setting. Probably. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I do have a pretty good warband, too. Clyde got me at a very severe disadvantage climbing the wall. And True Griffin, man. I mean, True Griffin, I gotta give him credit. I underestimated him, played a bit loose and sloppy, and had some bad luck at the end. But I got to beat Karan when no one else did. You know, Karan's always like, oh, you know, it's not the best warband. Then he goes and just crushes everybody. Yeah, exactly. I think you guys can see those, right? Yeah, the lure. Yeah, exactly. That's part of what was in my design, was to maximize these two guys' output. I've talked about it in the breakdown of my warband. But I wanted to maximize their output, and I'm like, okay, order, and then lures. Lures give them extra. So this guy can attack, getting Daredevil, attack twice on his own. Once with normal and then next with strong blow, which can kill things a lot of times. And if it doesn't, he can order 3 times, so that's 5 attacks. So you can get 6, 7, 8 attacks by luring things with these guys. That was the whole principle, was to stack damage. Just kill everything. Kill or be killed. Because I don't have survivability of my own. This is my only tank. And he did alright. He did his job. Pickles was the MVP last time. Yeah, exactly. They don't, you know what, just weapons of destruction, it's just so bread and butter. It's so good for this warband. Increased damage, bypass armor, combined with blood offering, it's just so good. Those two alone basically double your damage. Let alone you add Daredevil on top of it. Now what do I have? Perforation. Yeah, this guy has double perforation, so I'm forfeiting some dodge. So that's 40% armor bypass. I'm forfeiting some dodge because of the extra limb mace. Gives you 15% dodge bypass plus 18 here. That's 33% dodge bypass, which is usually pretty good. I think his guy had like 45, so that left him 12% dodge chance, 1 in 10. I could live with that. I could do an armband of speed. Does this guy have one? He might. Oh, he doesn't. I really should put a speed one on him, because he actually has an axe, which bypasses dodge. And I mean, gives perforation is what I'm trying to say. So he does actually 50% perforation. I might have to give him the armband of speed. He's still at, what, 38 like the other guys? 33? But now he'd be at 43. So maybe that's why I decided fuck it. Yeah, these mutations are just what make these guys work. You get the extra melee damage with this. He can, if these can stack stuff. So this guy stacks hit chance. Fluffy. No, wait. Not him. I remade Bubbles. Bubbles is the better version. Actually, he's the upgraded model. Slicer, plus 12% hit chance. The extra arms, plus 10% hit chance. And then you get a poison debuff. It gives you 9 more. So... yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what's funny. It's like... yeah. Yeah, even with like really good leadership, you have a pretty good odds to fail. It's like a coin flip, even with really good leadership. The lure is really good. And it's you don't even need mastery. Basic lure just gets the job done just fine. If you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You have to do a leadership test. And leadership is leadership times 3? Yeah, times 3, not 4. Route test is times 4. So you're talking about 20 leadership max in the game. Your max resistance is 60%. So you still have almost a coin flip to fail. And that, like, only leaders get 20. So my guy has 12. That's 36. So pretty good 2/3 chance that you'll fail. And the mastery only adds 15% more. So, like, blah, you know. And what's funny, Aenur, I don't know if you know, but if you've looked at my warband, but Calico, I guess it is. No, the other one then. Whiskers here took Idol of Pestilence. I wanted to try something different. And I used it a couple times maybe, but it reduces your 9 attributes, everything by 4. It's like getting that Warpstone debuff on everything. So that actually affects your leadership test and dodge. That's why I took it for this guy. So that'll give me 12% more chance to pass a lure and 12% more no, it'll give me 20% more chance for dodge bypass. So it's almost like a Black Hunger. So I could have brought like this guy and replaced my archer, and he had all his group bunched up and just dropped the Idol of Pestilence in the middle of them. You gotten better dodge bypass and lure chances. I did roll well on my lures this game, I will admit. So just since I got some viewers now and talking about Mordheim Madness, I'm thinking about bringing in Snowball just to show off a bit and have fun with him. My crit build, 40%, sitting at 40%. Just if he walks up to you, gets a blood offering for another 10. And then does a vital strike for another 20. So that gets them up to 70% crit chance. So people don't have 70% crit chance resistance. Open on the front. What, you can just like throw shot after shot, you're saying? Like shuriken after shuriken? Yeah. Yeah, you fucked up my archer like right off the bat. If he had a third ranged unit, he would have been fucked. He would have been dead turn 1. This guy has attracting lure too, again, just to just to fuck with people. So he's got the basic version. So I think I'm going to swap out one of these two Doom Weavers for Snowball. They've just been disappointing me. Because we have a chance to swap out a unit here. I could also bring my third Possess, but you can't bring 3 at once, but I don't see the point in bringing Snuggles. I could swap, say, Snuggles in for Fluffy, but I don't like... These are my first 2 original builds of the Possessed to try it out. And he's not nearly as powerful. He has Insult. This guy is like super... Like, I realized he was way over the top melee resist bypass. Mastery Insult. It's just too... His hit chance is like 180%. It's too much. But, and this guy was meant to bypass armor and to maximize damage. And then this guy is a combination. He kind of maximizes damage, but gets mobility. Because this guy doesn't have exhaustion. I really hate that he doesn't have mastery exhaustion. So instead of frenzy, I took mastery exhaustion That's what I swapped out here. Otherwise, he's exactly the same as Fluffykins. So if I was to rebuild another Possessed, it'd be probably just like Bubbles. I would say this is the ideal version of the build, if you guys are interested. And I break it down on the YouTube channel. I'd say this is the way to go. 400 HP, insane mobility. Clawfoot, extra limb. This could be, Mace is nice. You could go with the axe too. Slicer. There's a few options. But I think those are the way to go. I think extra movement's key. And I like the Slicer for the melee resist, stacking, and hit chance. That combines with that. You want to land your hits. That's the whole point. Because missing them with this guy really is costly. So that's probably enough for now. I don't know. There's been some people on the Steam forums interested in watching some sisters play. Yeah, I know. That's where they're better than... Alright, so since you're here, dude, I have a Lad Scout talent, Warp Guard. Here he is, sitting in my Chaos Warband. And these guys are fucking hilariously broken in the Chaos Warband. They're everything Aenur has, but now they get weapons of destruction. It's like so broken. So broken. So I was doing the math, and he's actually like, yeah, it's your build with weapons of destruction. It's crazy. So even more damage and more armor bypass, which is even more damage, because they don't do a lot of armor bypass. That's the problem with the blacks with the Skaven. Yeah, so I was doing the math, and it's actually more valid with to one hand with this guy. So you can get really good defense. So there's a lot of ways to build them. You can actually build them with heavy armor, which like a 60% armor version, 65 I guess, because you can take a shield of iron. So a 65 armor, hard-hitting rat, like it's crazy broken. Against the AI has no idea what to do. But you take the Daredevil, the Black Hunger. This version, I decided I wanted mobility. But you could take Daredevil, Black Hunger. This could be Mastery Frenzy. I mean, it is literally... What am I talking about? This could be... Instead of Mastery Exhaustion, it could be Mastery Armor. I decided the leather was enough, though. But you get into your Black Hunger, stack your damage. So Black Hunger basically replaces... Yeah, exactly. Like, these are like my Possessed, except much more survivability. It's like scary what they can do. Because the problem with the Possessed is they wear cloth. Like, these guys can tank, though, and then do massive damage. So, this is why we're not allowing mixed warbands anymore. I think this is the way to go for future tournaments, too. Because I've found a lot of broken fucking builds. So you drop in, let's just say we do 2 Possessed and then 2 of these guys. I mean, there'd be no chance for your opponent. No fucking chance. Like, which one are you going to kill? Like, this is basically Pickles, except crushing things. So, and then you can go on his off weapons, two-handed, and switch to two-handed if you really want to just crush stuff. But yeah, all this damage stacked. Like, so, anyway, with one-handed attack, once you get these going, he does above 100 damage a hit. So you get Daredevil, then you do 3 attacks at 100 each. And you can order him 3 times, so it just gets crazy. Or you get another, obviously, Dark Soul right next to him and use Lure, and he gets another 100 blow in. So this guy can kill units in 1 attack, 1 turn, whatever. They can kill one in 1 turn. All your heroes are killing things in 1 turn, like heroes in 1 turn. It's just fucking broken. But yeah, this is kind of, I don't know, are you still watching, or are you watching Aenur? I assume your build's similar to this. Daredevil, Black Hunger. I don't think he has Frenzy. I don't think I've ever seen him use Frenzy. But he probably has Mastery Exhaustion. I don't think I even used a book on this guy yet either, guys. Yeah, I haven't used the Tome of Abilities, so I would probably give him Hardy or Resilient. Something for some survivability. You could even take Knowledge of Mordheim for 9 movement. There's a few options. Obviously, this is what's key. Daredevil, Black Hunger. I'd almost say Exhaustion Mastery. Then you don't necessarily need Frenzy. You don't necessarily need Mastery, Armor, Proficient. I think you could do like Mastery Hardy. And then get like above 400 HP with Leather Armor. You could get rid of these two. Go Daredevil, Black Hunger, Armor, Mastery Proficient, Mastery Hardy. So it'd be like a 420 HP tanking murderous bastard. I mean, there's a lot of options. They're just really broken in this warband. So, anyway, he's fun. And I have some of that stuff on Twitch. If you guys go back on the videos link, way early stuff, I think I'm using that guy in some of them. Some of my first videos. I was still leveling up the units. Besides that, there's some people that were interested in seeing some sisters, so I might try to do some sisters. I was almost going to play Aenur with my sisters warband. I have some sisters content. I've made a mercenaries warband. I'm going to try to tweak a little more. Here's my sisters. Here's my mercs. I've been learning some things in PvP. They're not that fun to play though. They're like need a lot of setting up, and they're really annoying though to face, I would imagine. I have the witch hunters I could roll out, and I also have Skaven. So trying to make the warbands for you guys to see some variety, so you can see some end-game content, end-game builds. But Karen, other people have plenty of stuff as well. So I think my wife's back with my child, who is sick from daycare. So I think it's a good time to take a break here. Nothing like diarrhea for a baby. So I'll go change 4 diapers. And catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.